So I'm moving into the 48-hour mark with my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold8, and I want to show you how I've set the phone up and specific settings that I have changed to really optimize the experience. Let's go ahead and get into it. So first and foremost, I did something really cool here. When I lock the phone, check this out. This is my lock screen. As soon as you wake up the screen, I have this cool video wallpaper that shows. This is from the New York Harbor, and such a cool little 4K video that shows every time I unlock the phone. So this is a super easy thing to do. Everything I show you, I'll make sure to also show it in my tips and tricks video that should be coming out in a day or two. So all the cool things I'll show you, I'll make sure that they're in that video so you can learn if you want to change your settings. So that's the first thing. I added a really nice wallpaper just to give it a really fun look. Now the cool thing about this phone is that you can have one wallpaper for when it's unfolded, and then when the phone is closed, you can have a different set of wallpapers. This is my lock screen for when it's closed. And then when I wake up the phone, this is the wallpaper you see in the inside. So you can really customize it and have something different shown depending on what you're doing. So that's super cool. Okay, here's the next thing. So, and I just turned this off, so I'm gonna turn it back on in the video. When you swipe down from the top, Samsung has done this new thing, this quirky thing where when you swipe down from the left side of the phone, it only shows your notifications, and when you swipe down from the right side of the phone, it shows your control panel. I particularly don't like this. I really like the way it used to be, which is basically, let's go ahead and change it. Pencil, panel settings, and together. And now when you swipe down, no matter left or right, it'll always show you your notification switches up top, and then your notifications at the bottom. So I always change that right out of the box because I just don't like that Samsung has made this a part of the new UI. So it just functions, in my opinion, so much better when no matter where you swipe, it always shows you the same menu. So that's pretty cool there. Now, here's the third thing I changed. So I'm not a big fan of the Samsung keyboard. And in fact, I noticed that typing was like, I don't know, I just couldn't type really well using the Samsung stock keyboard. So I changed to a keyboard by a company called SwiftKey. And this is a much more intuitive keyboard. They have all these cool styles and themes you can download. And you can also turn on what are called sounds when you type and vibration. And by doing that, the typing has been so much easier because I can hear it and I can feel the vibrations when I'm typing. And SwiftKey, this app has come such a long way because now when you're, when the phone is open, it will give you a split keyboard. And when you rotate the phone, it's a smaller split keyboard. And then when the phone is closed, it's just a normal keyboard like that. So it'll adjust to whatever way you're holding the phone. And the typing just seems to be a bit more smooth when I use this keyboard opposed to the stock keyboard. So if you want to download that one, you go to the Play Store and just type in Swift, S-W-I-F-T, key, one word, and you'll be able to download that cool keyboard for the phone. So that was the second thing I did. The third thing, I just added some of my email apps here and just did a really basic layout for apps. The cool thing is that you can have one layout when the phone is closed, and obviously when you open the phone, you can have a whole different layout of how you want your apps to be shown. I love to be able to see my wallpaper, so I try to move everything so that all of my, like the main part of the picture is visible, but I can still get to some of my favorite apps on the home screen. So that was another big thing that I changed. Now, aside from things I changed, I want to show you some of the UI features that I really love about this phone. I can tell that Samsung took a lot of time to really make sure that the experience was optimized for this new ratio of phone. And so some areas where I've noticed just really nice innovation when it comes to the software are, one is going to be in the messaging. Okay, so let's open up messages here. I'm going to go to this conversation right here. Someone sent me a link to a YouTube video. So watch this. When I tap on the video, it keeps my messages open on the left side, and on the right side, it allows me to see what they sent me, which is basically, this is a YouTube short video. So really cool, like how the multitasking is built into the phone. I can keep this text conversation going over here and still interact with the video that was sent. I can even start browsing around, looking at different things on YouTube while still keeping my messages open. So the multitasking is so awesome on this phone. I feel like it's just such a great ratio to be able to really multitask better than we've ever seen before. So that was one thing I noticed that I really liked The multitasking is so great. Now, another thing, and this is the area I was very curious to see, when you do things like email, now that you have like a full screen, email should look like the way it does on your computer, right? So let me show you what it looks like when I'm just looking at emails on the phone and some of the new options you have when it comes to looking at emails and things like that. So here's an email right here. This is an email just from, a company trying to promote a product. And so you can see I have it split. On the far left, I have my inbox, and on the right, I have the body of the email. Now, there's this little bar in the center where I can drag it to the left. If I want to see that email in the full view, it's super easy to be able to just drag this over, see the full view, and then drag it back. So now I have it split between inbox and email. So really love that too. And it's so nice. It's been such a smooth experience. Again, I haven't run into any glitches or hiccups. I feel like Samsung really took their time to make sure the software was optimized for this new ratio, and so far it's just kicking butt. So that was a cool thing. Email definitely looks so great on this device, and I can tell I'm going to be so much more productive responding to emails, because it's going to feel like I'm answering emails from the computer, which, you want to be able to see everything in its normal size. And yeah, so far so good on that front. Now, something else that's pretty cool is the multitasking. Now, this isn't just, run 2 apps at one time. You can do some funky things when it comes to multitasking. So let me show you that next. All right, so here's YouTube. We have our first app on the screen here. Now, let's say I want to open up my Google Chrome. I'm going to hold down it on the bottom here, and I can just drag the app up either to the right or to the bottom of the screen. Let's drag it to the right. Now we have 2 apps open at one time, which is, again, a really nice layout here. Now I can add a third app, super easy. Let's go ahead and tap on this app button right here, and I can find a third app. Maybe I want to bring up my my alarm clock app, so I can drop it down right underneath here and easily have these 3 apps open at one time. This video can play while I have that going in that. I can drag this up here, bring us into full screen that way. And I can also take a third app. I'm going to drag YouTube, and I'm going to drag it to the left. And I can actually have 3 apps side by side just like this, which is super cool. Now, don't forget, when you're on the home screen, you can always swipe to the right and get to your Google Now section. And here I can see different stats for different sports teams I'm following and news stories based on things that I normally Google. So yeah, this device has been so much fun. We're 48 hours in, and I'm definitely loving it. Now, I have this case on here from a company called FNT Case. This is a really nice clear case, very simple and minimalistic. It is MagSafe, which I love. And one of the quirks about this phone, I mentioned this in my video yesterday, is just that it does tend to rock on tables. So this little armor pop here looks like a little pop socket. As long as you have a case that's MagSafe, this will just snap right on. And then now it's a lot more set when you're on the table. You don't have nearly as much rocking. So I would encourage you to grab one of those, because it's going to really improve your experience. You won't have to worry about the phone rocking back and forth on the table. Now, right now, we're still in the pre-order period. So if you go to samsung.com, they have some great trade-in deals and great discounts if you're trying to get this during the pre-order period. And I would encourage you, if you're thinking about getting this phone, jump on it during the pre-order, because that's when Samsung gives the best deals. If you wait till after the launch, the deals will definitely be much lower, because that's how they get down. They want to see a bunch of people pre-order, so they throw a lot more at you when you do it that way. So yeah, guys, 48 hours in, still loving this phone. It's been a really fun experience. Really nice to now have it fully set up. And so far, it's been so great. I'm sad to say I don't miss my Z Fold 7. I probably will be switching to this for sure as my main device, because it just brings something really new and refreshing. And it's been such a nice device in terms of just productivity. I feel like I've gotten more done using this versus my other phone. So I'll have a review coming in a couple of days and give you a more thorough look at everything that I've noticed in the phone. But so far, so good. I'm really enjoying the phone, and you guys should definitely get out to a Best Buy or a Samsung Experience store so you can experience this thing up close. I guarantee you, when you hold it in hand, it's going to surprise you, and it's going to make you want to get one. So anyway, guys, hit the like button down below if you found this helpful. If you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. Take care, and as always, have a good one.